Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be Lost Media Category 205 Days of Liberty Lost WABC American Revolution Animated Special 1976. I will be using the promotional art from a TV guide, possibly a black and white photocopy of a cell for the thumbnail of this video. And the really cool thing about this lost media is this lost media came out on the 200th bicentennial the 200 bicentennial for the United States of America, America's 200th birthday. Well, actually, this year, in the year 2026, it is actually the 250th bicentennial of the United States. So, the United States' 250th birthday. And I'm really happy that I'm able to get the lost media out for America's 250th birthday. So, interesting. Maybe this lost media will be able to be found this year. Maybe it will be found this year, who knows. But anyway, let's get into it. Days of Liberty was a 1 hour long animated special that aired on the channel WABC New York in 1976 to commemorate the Bicentennial of the United States of America. Produced by a studio, Tele-Tactics, it was described as an animated tale of the adventure of New York during the American Revolution. Plot guide. A TV guide describes the premise as follows. It is July 9th, 1976. British troops surround New York Harbor and occupy Staten Island. 8-year-old Joshua Winfield plays headlong into the war for independence when marauding British troops kidnap his friend Tommy and the Winfield family dog Beauregard. Joshua attempts to rescue them, leads to General Howe's headquarters on Staten Island. His theft of Howe's invasion plans for Long Island and the perilous storm of sea, a meeting with General Washington, and escape from the fire that destroys 1/4 of New York City are all part of the Joshua's heroic adventure. Production. Animation studio Tele-Tactics worked on the special. They also produce Why the Bears Dance on Christmas Eve and The Journey into Nutrient Land. The TV guide credits Barry Drucker as the director and producer of the special. However, animator Mark Meyerson on his blog claims that the actual director was John Lopez, Drucker stealing credit. Meyerson has expressed having had a negative working on that special, complaining about the Tele-Tactics company not being unionized and a frantic workload, where the animation was directly inked without pencil, tests being made first. According to Meyerson, other animators on the special included John Canemaker, Yvette Kaplan, Dave Bird, and Milt Stein, who would die the following year, and Shelby Kelly, the last wife of Pogo curator Walt Kelly. The company shut down after founder Barry Drucker unexpectedly died of a heart attack in 1978. Availability. While Days of Liberty definitely aired in 1976, there are conflicting reports about the specific date. Animation historian Jerry Beck claims it aired on July 4th, which would make sense considering the theme. However, other sources such as IMDb and Mark Meyerson claim it aired on December 11th. It also possible that the special aired twice. Since that year, Days of Liberty seems to have never resurfaced anywhere. The only visual evidence that subsists are some black and white promotional art and screen caps from the special, although at least one could be a photocopy of a cell or redrawn from it. So that's pretty much it for this lost media. There is no videos for this, but there is some concept art. And if you guys want to see the concept art for yourself, I will link the link to the lost media article in the description of the video. But there's a photo of a cell and screen cap from the special. There's an entry in a TV guide. Another screen cap from the December 5th, 1976 issue of the Journal News from White Plains, New York. There's a full-page advertisement for the December 11th, 1976 of Newsday from Hempstead, New York. And then there's a better quality screen cap featuring the character Joshua Winfield from the December 5th, 1976 issue of Ashbury Park Press from Ashbury, New Jersey. And I hope you guys enjoyed this lost media video. I'm kind of happy that I was able to get this lost media out on the commemorative 250th Bicentennial of the United States. This lost media came out on the 200th commemorate the Bicentennial of the United States. So they celebrated this special on America's 250th birthday. And here we are 50 years later celebrating the 250th America's birthday. And we're talking about this lost media. And that is Lost Media 205, Days of Liberty, Lost WABC American Revolution Animated Special 1976. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Period.